Hi, and welcome back to this episode of your Coronavirus Real Estate Report. My name is Brian Fox. I'm here to help you understand what's going on around you as it relates to the coronavirus COVID-19 and economics and how it relates to us in real estate. So real quick today, what we're going to talk about is what to expect, what does market stability look like, and what is going on today. So a lot of questions are coming up when it comes to, that I've been getting that's asked, what is going on? What's going on in real estate? How does it relate to me? How am I affected? What should I be aware of? And it's a multifaceted answer, but what I want to do is try and condense it and simplify it so that everyone understands a bit more about how this is going to take place over the course of time. So in the reality of what's going on, we've had one of the strongest economies we've ever had as a nation in the United States. And as such, there's a system of certainty. We all know exactly what's going to happen. Most real estate deals look exactly the same. Most investments in stock look the same. Most companies build the same way. There's a consistency to it. So we all get very, very comfortable in what that looks like. And as such, it creates a baseline of certainty where we know something's going to happen. We buy a house, we're going to make the payments, we have a job. All those things we never think they're possibly going to end until they do, and most likely it's a thing that happened because we didn't expect it. It's something that happened out of the blue. It was not normal. If you look back historically, a lot of the times it is a resultant of a bubble, which is why this is a little bit different, but this is a lot more attributed to something like 9/11 that happened to our nation a number of years back than it is towards the mortgage meltdown that happened in roughly 2007, 2008. But here's how it works. So market stability is equivalent to certainty, is equivalent to what is normal. What do we think normal looks like? So I go to work, I come home, I pay my bills, I have a job, I go to holidays, I go to summer, I go, and just over and over and over and over again. What happens is a sudden disruption happens upon our system, which changes that level of certainty and makes a new normal. The question is, what is the new normal going to be? In this situation now, if this coronavirus stuff wraps itself up in the next couple of weeks, month, 2 months, our normal is back to what it was before. But if it becomes a new normal that we no longer shake hands, we don't hug people, we don't interact, we don't have socialization, this becomes a new normal that is hard to wrap our heads around. That will change economically how we interact with real estate, companies, services. It's going to change everything, and it's going to change it's changed the entire landscape of business. So pre-COVID-19, before COVID-19 coronavirus, best economy ever, consistent results. Everything happened very simply. We worked hard, we invested, we got money back, and it was that simple. Post-coronavirus, we have no idea what the cure is. When do we get to go back to work? What does that look like? And where is the end? Is this thing going to mutate and suddenly affect animals? Will it affect everyone at large? Will it change the entire landscape of how we do things? We don't know. And it's that level of uncertainty which is causing this entire problem. To be fair, it may not even be that, but it's simply our uncertainty, the lack of certainty that's creating this entire economic change for us, because we don't want to put any more money out into the economy to have it get eaten up by the thought of something that we can't control. So let me give you an example. Coronavirus, as of the date of this report, has claimed 23,000 lives. And that's from January 1st to March 25th, 2020. The flu has claimed 113,000 lives in that same amount of time. Malaria, 228,000 lives. HIV and AIDS, 390,000 lives. Cancer, 1,909,000 lives. So why is coronavirus getting so much more heat, attention, and gravity than these other items? Because we have seen these for years. We know what they look like. We know what the potential cures are. We know what they don't look like. But this one is a new one. We do not know what effect that will have. So they're saying, stay home. Don't go anywhere. We need to figure out how intense this thing actually is, because it's claiming people. It's like a shadow killer. We don't know if it's going to take you or not, but we need to make sure we know what that looks like. These have been around for many years, and so we know what they look like, and therefore we're not concentrating on those as major issues to our economy. They are, of course, issues in humanity, but the reality is we don't know what effect they're going to have. So anyways, the point to all this is what I want to give you is perspective. Coronavirus may be a blip on the screen by the time we're done with it, but right now, because of the level of uncertainty, it has a major foothold in our economic belief system. Once this changes, real estate, investing, work, everything will go back to normal. But until it does, until we have an end zone for this thing, it's going to be out there as a floating what if. And so the point to this is that don't give in to the panic and the mania, because we have seen several things over the course of our lifetime that are far more dominant. They are a death toll on our human race, but we are fine in the general sense of we will keep on going with business because we have cures and system that we know work for these potential issues. And this one will probably follow suit. I can't say for certain, I'm not a doctor, but the reality is don't panic. Just sink into the information. Come back to this report. We will give you everything we possibly can because we are here to serve as much as we can as possible. The real estate business has changed, even if it's temporarily. For the time being, we have. So we are here for you. Once again, I'm Brian Fox, and I'm happy to be here with you. If you need anything whatsoever, you can reach us on our website at foxgrouprealestate.com or our number at 949-386-1542. We are happy to be here for you, and have an amazing life. Stay safe. Talk to you soon.